How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Need for Speed World. This is an MMO, a Need for Speed MMO that officially closed like 11 years ago, but there's a community server. Particularly this one is called I think WorldUnited, and since this is an MMO, I'm not really sure if this is a game that you can even beat, if that concept even exists, but I just wanted to try it, and try it from the very beginning, so that means creating a driver from scratch. The name Gabi is not available, but Gabi Oshi is available, so that's nice. The icons, well, aside from random stuff like that, you also have characters from previous Need for Speed games. I'm assuming that probably some of these are spoilers from games that I haven't played yet, so yeah, you shouldn't pay too much attention to them. I want to pick this one, because I feel like it. And then you can pick the first car indeed. And the first car, you have a lot of choices. I'm not sure which one is gonna be the right one. You have the stats down here. All of them are E-class. It seems that that's what the tiers are in the game. Instead of having numbers, they have letters and they go from E to S2, it seems. So we can go one by one just to check the stats, but for what I've seen, the muscle cars seem to be what have the most stats. But if there's something that Need for Speed taught me, is that you don't want to trust the muscle cars, because they end up being a problem. And imagine picking that one. It also tells you how difficult the car is to drive. I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe the driving is just harsher or something. You have only 100 for this one. Then I wonder what happens if you pick like the worst stat-wise car here, like how you're gonna perform, right? I'm also not sure how important the stats could possibly be in the game. They could be very, maybe not. Well, you have the Hachiroku as well. So originally, well, those are all the cars. The one I wanted to pick is the Ford Mustang, but again, the muscle cars in every Need for Speed game suck. So I think I'm gonna pick the Citroen. Not sure if it's a good idea, but I mean, why not? Haven't used a Citroen in a previous Need for Speed game, I'm pretty sure, so yeah, let's get into it. So you start with a tutorial. The tutorial is as far as I tested the game, so not sure what's even gonna happen later. Would be pretty weird if I couldn't play unless I play with other people, because that kinda ruins my whole plan. But hey, I don't know how much you can do by yourself either. Like, I'm not sure how much is single player and how much is forced through multiplayer. What I know is at least the tutorial is single player, obviously. Not sure what else. I just hope that at least I can get relatively far by myself, and more importantly without farming, because I mean it's an MMO, so farming is something that most likely will happen. I just hope that it's not that bad. And then you see Razor there in the background. Well, my problem here is that if this game takes characters from games that release after this one, I'm gonna get spoiled, and I don't wanna get spoiled. Well, then again, just showing a character is whatever. Not to mention that the story in Need for Speed games is, you know, not really that important. Yeah. Also, this car seems to drive pretty well, because you know that when I was testing the game, I tested it with a Mustang and didn't seem like it would drive pretty well. And it's as I say, like, muscle cars in Need for Speed games for some reason are terrible. It also goes quite fast in comparison to, you know, how we usually go for first cars. Can reach more than 200 kilometers per hour. Also, the hour in the server, which is, you can see it on the bottom right, 23 PM. I think that that's a global time, right? Like global coordinated time. Okay. You can set the driver names of all the other races. Wait, really? Along with which car they use. Like, what, I can pick the car for them? Isn't that a bad idea? Like, cannot I just make them drive something slow? Maybe I misunderstood what it said. You have reputation and cash. Okay. And a card reward. Or an EMP. Wait, EMP is like it's a weapon, isn't it? So does this game, like, special feature? 15th anniversary update. Wait, what you mean 15? Oh, well, the game, yeah, released 15 years ago, I guess. It closed 10 years ago, 15 makes more sense. Not sure if I should hide the chat in case someone tries to be inappropriate, I don't know. So you have the map here, I'm here, and you have events open. Pursuit Outrun, class event. Well, you can teleport join or you could drive to them as well. I want to see how it is to simply drive though, but I'm most likely gonna teleport to every other one. They also, I think, have power-ups on the left. Like, you see that there is like a boost and then like something that allows you to hit other cars like with more power. I mean, just judging by the icon, right? So here you get to this. You have multiplayer, private match, or single player. So for these events you can do as you wish. I'm obviously gonna go for single player. Again, I mean, my idea, I know that it's ironic considering it's an MMO, but I will prefer playing the game as single player as possible. Because my idea is to play all Need for Speed games, and you know, this one being an MMO doesn't mean that I will prefer if it wasn't, right? I definitely would prefer if it wasn't. It's fine. We will see how it goes. There are people playing, by the way, despite what you might think. Like, this server at least doesn't seem to be ultra dead. In fact, there are like, I think, 100 players playing. So that's good enough. I don't know how many players this game had originally, back when it was alive, I mean. But yeah. Oh yeah, this game has power-ups. So someone can throw you a magnet. A magnet means that I think all the traffic gets attracted to you. And, well, obviously can slow you down. Yeah, it works like that. That's something I do remember, because I did manage to play this game once when it was still out. And I remember the power-ups, and I remember not liking them. I mean, it kind of turns the game into Mario Kart, you know? If I wanted to play Mario Kart, I'll play Mario Kart. But it's fine, it's part of the game. Well, the previous game, Need for Speed Nitro, also had power-ups, but I think that if there's any Need for Speed game you don't want to copy, is Nitro, precisely. Okay, I need you to cross the finish line. There you go. Yeah, good luck with the magnet, bro. Okay, payday. I'm not sure why, but sure. I mean, there are a lot of achievements in this game. They give you this currency that you see on the top left that is driver score. It says that it represents progress. I don't know if it really is a currency. Maybe it isn't. Bribe? You know that bribing was a power-up. Alright, pretty cool. So, yeah, let's check them up. So, this one is close apparently. Oh, because it's class D, and until I can have a class D car, you're not gonna do shit. I don't know where the car lot might be, like to purchase new cars. I don't really see it. This question mark. We can do this one. What's this? Circuit. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Single player, of course. I also know how much you can customize your car or anything like that. But I think that it's probably better to not waste any money on dumb shit like that yet. But again, I don't know how farmy the game could be, and as I keep saying, I don't know if the game can be beaten, if there is such a concept of the game getting beaten. Also, there's something I didn't check, and it's once you complete an event, if it's still there, because if it's still there, not sure if it's worth it to do all of them, because you wouldn't really know which ones you did and which ones you didn't do. I don't know, we'll have to, well, this one should be easy to remember, it was on the top left of the map. Because yeah, I will assume that there has to be like an event with the state of finish and events like with the state of not finish, right? So this is throwing, wait, there are no hitboxes? Or maybe it's because it's like a low class. Because there are no hitboxes in between cars. Well, that looks awkward. And maybe it's only at the beginning like that. Well, I hope it's only at the beginning, because that's very lame. Like, come on, dude. And this is, of course, the AI. These are not real players, so... Because if it was real players, I could understand, like, well... They don't want to, you know, deal with netcode issues or whatever. Here? Not so sure. Now, the problem is that here I'm getting my ass kicked. Not sure if I should start installing upgrades to this car, because these guys are just going very fast. This will be a 6th place. You probably will still unlock things, but yeah, probably not many. Yeah, I also know how the upgrades work. If you have to go to the garage, or if you have to go to a specific shop. Well, in fact, I still don't know where the car lot is. If it's a shop in itself, or if you just gotta go to the garage to do that. I got 5th place, that's bad. Do I get anything from that, I wonder? Aside from humiliation. Well, yeah, you do get somehow. Okay, nice. That's actually a lot of cash. It's like I got more cash here for getting 5th place than for winning on the other ones. Elite suspension. Okay, so that's an upgrade. What's this? Achievements. Yeah, and this event is still active there. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it shows if you've beaten something or not, you know. Yeah, in fact, I think that the event that I did do before, which I think was this one, is still there. Not sure what that shame is. Should I teleport? More importantly, hold up. Find the first available race event. No, jump to safe house this. So here you can... Yeah, the car lot, car dealer basically is there. How expensive are they? Like, here you will want to purchase a Class D car, I'm assuming, but... Wait, feature? New? No, D-Class. So, it seems like you don't have to spend that much more money. How do I... Okay, there you go. Yeah, it seems that it's doable. I mean, you will have to do more races, but not that many more. I do wonder, however, maybe it's possible for you to upgrade your current car. Hold up, how do I... There you go. Don't know if the option is customization or power-up console. Let's see customization. No, I think it's here. Performance shop. So wow, these upgrades are very cheap. Okay. But are they worth it? I wonder. Well, they are very cheap until you get lower. Some of these are low. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is one of those cases where I'm not sure what will be the right thing to install. But don't I have... Then I should unlock either a suspension or a transmission. How do I see which one I... Or not how do I see it, but how do I install it? It is a shop, but I don't care about the shop. I care about installing stuff. Maybe it is here. No, these are the power-ups. It's like things that you can use, but not what I'm looking for. Card packs? No, this is this is gacha. Nice. This game has some sort of gacha apparently. No, I mean if it's somewhere it will be in customization. Skill workshop. Okay, that doesn't seem to be in my bad shit. But no, this seems to be passive increases. So I mean, I will assume that it has to be in performance shop, but here I'm only seeing things to buy, nothing that I currently have. So yeah, not sure. Maybe I'm dumb and I'm not seeing the option. However, I will assume that installing the engine will probably be the best idea. For example, say you double... Oh, you need to... Okay, drag and drop. So with something like this... Oh, it will increase to D class, actually. So what I could do is buy like the most expensive engine that is available. Probably not a good idea, but... I mean, I'm not sure. Will be this one, for example. It might be a bad idea. It probably is a bad idea. And how will... These ones are way cheaper and doesn't seem like the change is that much, you know? It's another one of those cases where you don't know exactly what to purchase, you know? It's... I'll purchase this one. And how do you purchase it? Donate? No, I don't want to donate. Like, finish customizing, okay. Yeah, save. Okay. Took me a while to navigate through the UI. And back to safe house, okay. Leave safe house. I still don't know how to use the upgrades that I currently have. Oh, this one is closed now. Okay. Not sure what... Oh, it's closed because it's class A, of course. Sorry, I keep falling for the same shit. Alright. But at the same time, entering a class D event with an upgraded class A is probably not the smartest idea, is it? There is still no hitboxes. By the way, it's a little bit awkward. I wonder if they are gonna even appear at some point, because racing with no hitboxes is a little bit lame, to say the least. So I don't even know if there is such a thing as slipstream in this game. And also, can you use your power-ups here? I mean, there were these guys using magnet on me, so... I'm not sure. No, with this you change the camera. And the power-ups are not on the side of the screen, so... Maybe you cannot? I'm not sure. A little bit confused. Because, I mean, they certainly did use a power-up. Maybe it depends on the event. Some they let you and some they don't. Maybe this one is like a no-nonsense race. Like you win by being faster, not by using any Mario Kart shit, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I also don't know if there is even nitro in this game. And if there is nitro, I don't even know what button is used to use the nitro. Because you know that you cannot really configure the controls. Like, I'm using a controller and it works, but it works because it works. Like, it's designed to work. I got second place, not that bad, I guess. What's this, by the way? Oh, it tells you the power-ups and shit that you have, basically. Not sure what this one is. Oh, I'm assuming it's the visual stuff. I don't know. A lot of things that don't seem immediately obvious. Right. Oh, well, always nice to get straight up cash as a reward. I am interested in seeing what this is, so I'm gonna teleport. I also know what this photography, I'm assuming these are like the speed camera events. I am more interested about those gems. What are those gems? There is apparently one here. Okay, so apparently there are 15 gems to collect in the whole place. Not sure what happens when you collect them all. Do I turn into a super Citroen or what? But more importantly, what is this event? It says meeting place. Show off your card to other players? And how will this even work in single player? It's really an event of taking pictures. Well, that's weird. Sure. I guess why not? Yeah, I don't know what's the point of doing that in single player. Doesn't seem like you can even do that. Well, who cares? So, what do we have here? I could do one of these pursuits, I guess. This is Team Escape. 2 strikes. Okay. And the team, I'm assuming it's gonna be with... Wait, who is on my team here? Doesn't seem to be any teams. Okay, now there are hitboxes here. Probably because it's a pursuit. Or maybe... Damn, great start, bro. Okay, this seems like it's a very bad start already. So are we all part of the team or what? Spike strip detected, where? Oh, there. So, if you hit the spike strip, you're permanently dead, or how does it work? When you have a distance to escape, isn't that a little bit too much? Like, that feels like it might be a little bit too much. And you only have 5... Damn, I'm getting completely cornered. I'm dead. I've been busted. And you have 2 strikes. You respawn, so... Yeah, essentially everyone is playing on the same team. Though... Okay, I respawn on Anna randomly, I guess, sure. They work together with the AI, that's interesting. Like, this is a... Wait, oh, it's... I hit a spike strip, I think. Well, the problem is that that's the last strike I have, so... I don't think that you can have your car encoded in this game, right? Like, you simply lose the event and that's it. Or maybe you do and you know, basically get fucked. Some upgrade that I need as soon as possible is a nitro. Like, I need a nitro. Assuming this game has nitro, I mean, it's a Need for Speed game. I wanna believe that nitros are a thing.
We got this guy. We got him.
But I got fucked, so... Unfortunately, that didn't go very well. You still... Oh no, you didn't get shit, that's what you got. Damn it. But yeah, I guess I should try to get a nitro. which should be here. Well, it doesn't say that there is nitro, unless it's in miscellaneous. No, there's nothing here. So this thing doesn't have the concept of nitro. Because force induction is turbo, which is not the same thing. I could get one of them, because I mean, these are the things that increase the speed the most naturally, but I don't know, should I? I could. This one is oh, this one is top speed. I thought this one was top speed. I've been reading it wrong the whole time. Well, we could try. I mean, I still think that probably installing upgrades is not the best way to go about it, but... Oh, there it is, Tim. I touched this by absolute accident. That's how you switch to what you currently have, in this case, inventory. Damn. Like, I mean, obviously that's something that is to criticize to AI. Like, what kind of UI is that? Yeah. I'll stay like this though. Seems like it's good enough points, at least for class D. Not sure about, well, obviously not the other classes, but what's this? New levels are attained as you gain sufficient rep to level up. Okay, sure. It seems that there is an option to repair, but do I need to repair? It doesn't seem like they are damages either, so I don't know. Let's just go to this event. Yeah, the pursuit events seem to be brutal. It seems that you get your ass kicked like it's absolutely nothing. But I don't like the fact that if it's not a pursuit event, there is not hitbox. Oh, this event, by the way, allows power-ups. You can see it on the left, and now they appear. Though it says 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the keyboard next to me. Well, no, I mean, I do have it there, but like what I'm trying to say is I don't think it's a good idea to use my keyboard when I'm, you know, using my controller. Ah, shit. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, the magnet can fuck you up a lot. But of course you can also use it. But yeah, that's what I don't know, because if I press up, it just changes the camera, so it's not that. Maybe it's with the right analog. No. I don't think it will be the face buttons, right? Oh, it is the face buttons. And yeah, the nitro, okay, so the nitro counts as a power-up. That's interesting. So yeah, essentially with the face buttons you hit each one of those. That's very smart. Because, well, the way you accelerate and brake is by using the triggers. So the face buttons are exclusively for power-ups, I'm assuming. Though the one thing that, well, let's check. Yeah, I use the traffic magnet, so it happens always on the first place. So that's essentially like Mario Kart's blue shell in a way. I mean, it's not instantaneous or anything like that, but I guess it's similar enough. I also know how you get power. Well, I'm assuming as a reward for finishing races, and you can probably purchase them yourself, maybe. But... okay. Bad luck, Brian. Why, I got third place. What's wrong with third place? You don't like third place? I like third place. Yeah, at least it seems that... yeah, cash amplifier seems like it's carrying me out, and more cash even. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the original game was a lot more greedy than this. So, for what I understand now, the gem basically means that in all this green area you can find gems, and when you get them all... well, the game doesn't tell you what happens when you get them all. You get a reward, I'm assuming. Okay, so... we can do this. Shipyard? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm assuming that if you want to get to harder events, you kinda have to... well, the game says, like, build up reputation, and in this one there is a hitbot, so, wow. That's a very fucked up corner. Hey, the corner's just... It's fine. But you know, it seems that it's like the hitbox is related to the type of event. So some events are pure races where simply the fastest one wins, and some other races are a little bit more than that, which is nice. Okay, so thankfully the magnet didn't happen to me this time. Oh, come on. The AI does not struggle to get the shortcuts, that's for sure. The AI will go for the shortcuts. Whenever there is one, you better believe they will take it. But I didn't really quite see where that shortcut was. So what level am I? 10? Or are those 10 stars something else? Oh, the shortcut was simply going forward, dude. Like, it was easier to get the shortcut than it was to not get it. Alright, well, that was a clean victory at least. Okay. No, I'm still level 1 though. Here it says 10. Well, that's weird. Am I level 10 or 1? Make up your mind. Maybe it says level 1 because I'm against the AI. Could be. Team ready. Okay. And now I'm level 11, so... No, I am certainly leveling up, but... It's a little bit weird. What's this? Challenge circuit? And it's apparently outside of the map, so I don't know what that means. Wanna check. Oh, maybe... Okay, never mind. Wait, what is this? I'm racing against no one. Well, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? I mean, like, it doesn't seem like it will be very hard to win when you're the only one there. So I'm not sure what the challenge is here. Or maybe it's one of those that you're supposed to play multiplayer, but I guess they have the single player option just to have it. Sure, why not? But yeah, I don't think there really is an objective here in single player, if you ask me. I think there might not be. But I wanna see if I get a reward at least at the end. Will be pretty awkward though, because at that point it's no different than doing a time trial, right? Oh, I saw Neville in one of the... yeah, in one of the advertisement. That's the guy from Carbon. Like the fat guy that helps you at the beginning. Well, and if you want to, you can have it until the end of the game, which is what I did. Because that whole, like, crew mechanic that Carbon had was a little bit weird. I barely used it, and it seems that not even AI themselves really thought it was a good idea to have it, because none of the following games use it, and I don't even know if there's gonna be a Nets game that might use it. Probably not. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. So, do I get anything for this? Yeah, I mean, I got first place, obviously. Pretty hard not to. It will be harder to not get first place when you're only racing against yourself, you do get cash. You basically get cash for doing absolutely nothing, so I guess if you want to farm, you could do that. Like if you want to farm and you're too bad to win a normal race, I guess. There's also another question mark here. It's a randomizer. Huh. Next event, random event, select time attack. I'm not sure what that means. I think I'd rather not select that though. Hold up. What is Pursuit Outrun? I mean, I'm assuming you have to escape. Though I have a feeling that the pursuits will be the hardest thing in the game because the police is absolutely brutal. Though it right away already. You see, this is what I mean, like, the police in this game seems to be a little bit brutal. Yeah, he already got me surrounded, holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I think that I probably should avoid the pursuit events, and thankfully you can. I mean, just ignore anything that is orange and it's that simple. Wait, what's this? Class event? Yeah, but what class? That's not a letter, is it? And some of these are class C. Yeah, unfortunately, as I say, I have no way of knowing which ones I already played and which ones I didn't. So for example, did I play this one? I don't know. maybe not, and I don't remember. I don't think I did, but I don't know, yeah, maybe I did. Oh, also I just realized that the visual damage of my car is still there, so maybe there are actual standing damages that might affect the performance of your car. Will be a little bit fucked up, but it could be, I guess. Oh, what the hell? How did you get hit there? Fuck. That's a shame. Also, isn't this a place from Carbon? Like, I'm pretty sure I recognize this place. It might be from Carbon, actually. Yeah, I don't really know how much of the places from the previous games they reuse, but I mean, if the idea is doing an MMO, I guess since the fact that the MMO is an MMO, like content-wise, I will probably reuse as much as possible from the previous games, of course. Alright, hold that up. I keep pressing up, but I got third place. Not bad. I mean, it's still in the podium, you know? So let me check. I mean, with this money I should be able to get more upgrades, and well, especially if I get more like that. But the thing is, up until which level can this thing upgrade? Like, I think it said it when I purchased it, but oh, and here they tell you what each class is. So if you want to go to C class, you need at least 400 points. But that should be like one more upgrade to get there. So I could go for a transmission, for example. And here could do maybe this one. It seems that top speed, for what I'm seeing, is very important. Well, top speed and I guess acceleration as well, because the handling of this thing seems to do pretty well. I could get, yeah, I guess this one, why not? I could add well, miscellaneous, I really don't know what it is, because apparently there's nothing. I could add some tires. So tires, for the most part, of course, only affect handling, but Well, so, some of them also affect some other things. I could put this one, I guess. I guess might as well go for brakes. So I could pick something like... Wait. Well, I don't expect the brakes to, of course, affect the acceleration, and top speed will be weird. But yeah, these ones do, ironically, so might as well. Okay, so with that, I guess we are a decent class C, probably. I want to see the visual changes that you can do. I think it's the after. Well, you can also change the paint, I guess. How does this work? Or you have to pay for each finish that you give to these things. We'll make it red, perhaps. So you can also, well, you can change the specific parts. I wouldn't mind that red, I guess. Though you have, for example, okay, so some more... I could give it a chrome red. It's a little bit more expensive, though. The question is... the aftermarket parts. It is where you can get bumpers and all that shit. Oh, or maybe no. Or you do. It's just that you can just do full body kits if you want. How does it look like? Oh, it looks pretty cool, actually. What's the difference? Oh. Yeah, this one looks cooler. I guess I could install this, yeah. It looks nice enough. Though, I don't think that spending money on this is a good idea. But I just want my car to look a little bit cooler, you know? What I want to see is... hold up. Yeah, the UI is a little bit weird, I can tell you that. No, I want to see this car... this is the... No, car change, no, the car dealer. So, if I check this same car, right, like the Citroen whatever, I want to see... So, achievable classes, so it can reach up until class B. So, from class B onwards, you have to purchase something else. Like basically, I mean, from class A upwards, you have to... Though it's not recommended for class B. But I don't know, we will see about that. For now, let's just use it, see how... Well, I say see how far I can get, but in reality there's not much that really gives you progress, right? It's more about doing stuff to get levels and money, and with that you can get faster stuff, right? It's more about that. That thing that guy is using is like, if I'm not mistaken, a parachute, right? That is using drag races. Maybe not, but I remember seeing drag races that had something similar. And it usually was the car, you know, deploying a parachute close to the end of the... Ouch. Didn't dude, the shortcuts really seem very important. Hold up, can you restart the event? Is there such a thing? Doesn't seem to be though. You can enter this, but it says quit event. Doesn't seem like there is an option to restart it. Well, I mean, quitting it and entering again, I guess it's a way to restart it. Doesn't seem very optimal, if you ask me. Though at least the loading is fast enough. I mean, it's PC. It's bound to be fast enough. I'm failing to get the perfect starts, though. The best thing you can do here is to try to follow these guys to see what shortcuts they take, as it's pretty clear that these shortcuts are faster. So some of them, wow, nice, amazing. Some of them don't even take shortcuts. That's the annoying part. It's a little bit hard. Also, this place is or at least something very similar to this. I remember being on Most Wanted. It's possible that all these places were in previous games. Just that the whole map is probably an amalgamation of all of the Need for Speed games, maybe. I don't know. I also, well, another thing that I didn't mention, but I don't know how much the content of this game is like that, or at least was like that in the original Need for Speed World. Because this game has additional content. Well, in fact, I'm pretty sure that the models that you're seeing here are not the original. Like, you know, these are probably improved textures and everything, probably. Okay, I could drop a magnet, but I don't think... No, I mean, the first place is there. Ah, fuck it, I will. Might be a little bit too late, since the race is out to be over, but... I think it... Well, it was late. Yeah, and there's no traffic. Well, there is traffic, but it doesn't seem like he's very interested in it. Or rather, the traffic is not very interested in him. Or, well, her. The name is Kiara. Yeah, I'm still surprised about level. Why does it say level 1? Like, I'm not level 1, dude. I'm level... Well, actually, wait. It says level 1 here. But I was level 11 before. Am I going crazy? Maybe I am. Okay, well now it says 13, so I wasn't going crazy. It's the game that's going crazy. I'm not sure how that works, actually. Alright, hold up. Here there are some gems I could pick up. Like, for example, one there. Yeah, I don't know what I get for doing this, but might as well. There's one there. But maybe you get a free car. You never know. The game doesn't disclose what it gives you. But it seems to be it in the vicinity at least. But you also get a radar. So that radar, wait, what is that radar pointing at? There's something here? Oh, it's a police car. Okay, yeah, you probably don't want to get close to that guy. Since I don't see any gems nearby, let me go to... Well, I could actually drive to that event. You can even let the... It's not the best way to do it. You could leave the map open as you drive. I don't think it's a good idea, though. There is a gem, but it seems to be a little bit far. So, Diamond Circuit. It's a cool Porsche. So to do a perfect launch, it seems that the best idea you can have is to go into the red line and then simply release a little bit, and that's it. It kinda works. You can also use power-ups here. Someone did use the magnet though. That's the thing about magnets, you could always wait for someone to use it. If everyone thinks that way, then no one is gonna use a magnet. Now, of course, here's we are going against the CPU, so there is no thinking involved. Wait, was that really faster? Didn't really look faster. I feel like you wasted more time going there. I could deploy the magnet again. Seems that it might be necessary. I will. On Robin. Wait, I just realized, I thought we went through the first lap, but we didn't. Like, right now we're going through the first lap. It was a longer circuit than I thought. So isn't this the exact same song every time? I mean, I don't really mind too much, but I think that it's the only song that plays on the on races. Promise that no matter how many power-ups I use, it's gonna be hard to keep up with these guys. I mean, if you look at the minimap, they are already a little bit far. So I did get one power-up part that apparently was elite, so it might be better than the ones I have, or no, I don't know. I'm gonna throw another. No, it's too late. I was gonna throw another magnet, but the race is almost over. If anything, you could use a nitro, I guess, but not much more. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, couldn't really get into the podium, unfortunately. Or actually, no, never mind. That was a traffic car. Damn it. I got the achievement level up. I'm not sure about the levels. I think that part might be slightly bad. Oh, I got a lot of money for that. I think that you get more money simply for standing. Crazy turbo. For standing a lot of time into the, you know. Oh, that was a police car. I almost initiated a pursuit. I was gonna say that the longer you stay on an event, it seems that it's the longer that. Okay, yeah, this part is from Most Wanted. It's the golf course. So it seems that this is an amalgamation of a lot of places from the actual games, which makes sense. Let me check this one. So this one, I think it's golden because you cannot use power-ups, right? No, with this car, I'm not really sure if I can win too many events. These guys seem to be very good. And by these guys, I mean the CPU. Oh, it seems that it's not just no power-ups, it's no hitbox. Like here, yeah, essentially if your car is slower, you're not gonna win no matter what you do. So yeah, in this particular one, if you don't pass the stat check, you are not winning. Well, in that case, I don't really think I'm interested in those, but it seems that this car, it's struggling quite a bit on Class C. Though I could check those upgrades that I well, I only unlock one. Performance shop. In inventory, yeah, this elite one, it's a forced induction. Yeah, it's a turbo pretty much. It has better top speed, so I guess it works. But yeah, I guess that still need to do better than that. No, the other thing that I got is a power up. I could save, yeah, it's just that yeah, I don't think I'm getting much. Though, hold up, I keep forgetting. This one is top speed, so I could get, for example, the engine that specializes in top speed instead of acceleration, right? Like the elite engine that does that, which is this one. Okay, for example. I mean, instead of using this money on this, I probably should simply use it to purchase another car. We will see. For now, I want to participate in Class C for a little bit more. Yeah, let me open them up. So, which one could I do? What's this? I don't know what rotation table is. Yeah, it's weird that the events. Wait, oh yeah, this one was Class C. I can enter it. No, it's Class E. Never mind. Class C is this one. Well, it would be nice to finish one team escape, I guess, because at least these ones you have your opponents, your teammates here, actually trying to escape with you, so you are not alone. I already see a lot of flying stuff. So here I don't think it matters if you're the first one or not. The only thing that matters is for you to escape. It is a shame though that it's so easy to get busted. Like, I'm actually surprised that they are making the... Like, they make this event so damn hard. Like, compared to the race events... Wow, really? Juggernaut. With the power-ups you can more or less try to get past them. I got busted again. You know, it seems that... Wait, oh. So there are 2 strikes, but when you say 2 strikes, you mean that you can get strike twice. But the problem is that if you respawn me every time that these guys crash, I'm not gonna survive too much, you know? Hey, considering that when you get caught, you get absolutely no money from these events, there really seems to be absolutely zero reason to do these events. If they were at least a little bit easier, but they are extremely hard. Like, it's super hard. Yeah, you get nothing for getting caught, which makes sense, but I mean, what doesn't make sense is that the difficulty is just so elevated. There doesn't seem like there are that many Class C cars, honestly. I mean events. I also know what the map shows, because it doesn't show me yet any Class B car, for example. Then I keep saying car, I meant event. Then it... Okay, some of this car... Okay, that car turned into a plane. And if I'm not mistaken, that truck that is now in first place, that was one of the slowest cars that you could pick at the beginning, but here it's having no issues just going that fast. I guess the upgrades can take you very far, without a doubt. I'm certainly struggling to to win events. Seems that the opponents are all just faster. And maybe it's the fact that I'm stubborn giving this thing upgrades when I should be purchasing another car. It's possible. I guess the next car that I purchase should be one on Class B, and I don't know how expensive they are gonna be. It could be very expensive. I mean, if what you need is farming money, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Yeah, I aside from farming money, I would also like to win, you know? That would be nice. You're not gonna be winning like that. That's second to last place. I think I probably, like, differently from the other Need for Speed games, here it seems that crashing is very bad for the speed, which is something logical, I guess, but the point is that in the previous Need for Speed game, riding the walls to steer was a legitimate strategy, but not here, it seems. Right, so this one that says open event, what does that mean? And this one is only single player. Or is this one of the ones that I'm gonna race against no one? No, there are definitely people here. So the fact that this is only single player means that... yeah, I don't know what it means. Not really sure what that implies, really. I'm gonna try to actually use the brakes, because it really does not seem like wall riding is a good strategy here whatsoever. It seems that you're actually doing faster by braking. I mean, it's something that obviously makes sense that there is a corner and you have to brake, but every Need for Speed game before this one, well, the majority of them at least the ones that are based on street racing, they all clearly rewarded you for riding the wall more than driving properly. Wow. I don't want to Shinsu, but I might actually win this one. Will be a problem if someone sends me a magnet, but this is also a pretty short race. Okay. Well, that worked well. Okay. Not bad. I don't really think the position matters in how much money you get at the end. Like, you will get money regardless of how shit you are, basically. In fact, here I got less money for winning. Well, no, I think that winning, the only thing that changes is the rewards that you get. Like the... you know... This open events, hold up. You can also show open events, show events. No, see, show incompatible events, no. Obviously no. Points of interest, it means this. I mean, I don't really mind. Oh, the gems got resetted, by the way. Oops. Show local player, show open events. See, so... no, the show events has to be there, but I don't know the difference between open events and the ones that are not open. I see this one is also open, but what do you mean? Yeah, it seems that open events, ironically, are not very open because you don't race against anyone other than the AI. I will do it regardless, but the point is that yeah, not sure where the open world is coming from. So this was a no power up and no hitbox one, so I'm gonna try to see if my theory of actually using the brakes works well. I mean, it should, but we will see. It feels weird to see these guys with no hitbots. Oh, and this one is also very short. It ended very quickly. Well, I got second place, not bad. But yeah, I think that as the shorter the events are, the less money you're gonna get from them. At least you can get those cash rewards, so there's that way. What's this? Why are all of this outside of the test? So these ones are simply for like, well, test, right? Like you don't compete against anyone, right? It says 1 drivers, correct? So no, I guess it's not something you wanna do. Well, on this one you wait 10 laps. What do you mean 10 laps? Not sure if I wanna do 10 laps, but maybe it's a super short track, like one of those. Oh, okay, wait, hold up. It is essentially going through the stadium and the vicinity 10 times. Well, that's an interesting idea for an oval, honestly. Well, the thing though is that using the magnet here wouldn't do anything, right? Because there are no traffic cars. Well, no, there are traffic cars. Just that there are very little of them. Nah, fuck. I think we'll still try using it, but I feel like it's gonna be a complete waste. Well, and he's gonna lap other cars, by the way. Obviously, in a short track like this, it's what's bound to happen. Well, someone used the magnet for me. Well, if he also gets stuck with the lap cars, that will be useful. The only issue here is that it's hard to tell which one is a lap car and which one is the first place. Seems that ironically the ones that are crashing are not precisely the... It's not precisely the first place, it's everyone else but the first place. That seems weird. Yeah, I'm not even sure how the other guys are stopping so much. Oh wait, that is the first place. Okay, well, I mean, it's hard to tell, honestly. Wait, do I have the magnet? I think I might have the... No, he has the magnet. There are still some laps to go, though. At some point in a track like this, it becomes a little bit hard to identify who is who. Okay, now we know at least that the guy with the magnet is the first place. One more lap, well, to get to the final lap, but I'm gonna use one last magnet in hopes that I can stop this guy, but it probably won't happen. Ah, shit. I think he might have a crash, but no, not really. I mean, he leaves a lot of cars in the way, but he mostly seems to remain unscathed. Well, at least I got second place. And the guys behind me were certainly faster than I was, but not quite like the guy in first place. That one was faster than everyone else, apparently. Okay. Nice was something. So I think I did the majority of these events. Well, except for the pursuit ones. But yeah, the pursuit ones are not worth it. I still don't know what the randomizer is. Next event. Oh, so you randomize an event? Okay. Wait, how many? It doesn't really tell you how many opponents there are gonna be, but yeah, sure. So I guess if you run out of events to do, you can just randomize one, which is cool. I would assume that that's a feature that the original most likely didn't have, but I wouldn't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Oh, it's this track. That corner is a crime against humanity. Oh shit. It is a shame though that I will have to change cars, because I really like... Fuck. I really like the way this one looks, but it doesn't seem to matter too much, because it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be getting pretty far with it, you know? No matter what I do. Wait, what is the power up at the bottom? Not sure what it means. I have apparently 15 of them, but I think it's to repair my car, actually. I wonder if the repairing does anything to... like gameplay wise, or if it's only visual. It probably... well, I cannot use it anymore. So maybe it's not for repairing, maybe it's something else related to being very far back in the positions. Oh, well, that's a problem. Having the magnet, if I'm already not fast enough as I am with the magnet, it's a problem. Oh, but it disappeared rather quickly. But I can obviously use another one. I should have... oh, damn it. It's so hard to tell when there is a shortcut. Well, I'm gonna use a magnet. See how you do with that. Getting to the garage is certainly not a good idea. Well, unfortunately the magnet didn't do shit. But these guys are not that far. Well, they are right there. Ah, that's a shame. I can nitro though. Okay. Only a little bit more. Nice. Well, that was an exciting race, I gotta say. Well, it was exciting because I won, obviously. That's what made it exciting. Okay, and quite a fat amount of cash as well. Rampage. Oh, these skills. Okay, so that's something I can actually equip on my own. Because those are things that... well, not this one though, damn it. Though I could also equip some of this, but... Not allowed? What you mean not allowed? None of these are allowed. Apparently. Oh, it's because it's free roam. Some of these are allowed here. Not sure if I really care too much for this. Crazy turbo. Huh. Brings a huge acceleration boost at the cost of inverted steering. That sounds pretty funny. Reset the cooldown on your power. Oh, that's what that does. So why is the sprint separate? A little bit weird. That circuit and sprint are separated or whatever. Hold up. That's not what I'm here for. Card packs, was it? No. What was the place? Maybe it's customization. Yeah, it probably is here. A skill workshop, this shit. Because now I have... Well, I only have that one actually. I thought the other things that I got were also power-ups, so no. It was only that one. Alright, so before I go back, how much to purchase a Class B car? I wonder. So purchase cars, and here you put, no, not make, a Class B. So these things are, whew, okay, that's some money. And you probably want to purchase one that can also get to S and shit, right? Oh, the Ariel Atom is here. So something tells me that none of this can actually go to Class S2, right? Probably. Some of these even have upgrades installed. It's like they are special versions. It doesn't seem like you have a way to filter that. But yeah, I don't think any of this can reach S2. I wonder if, for example, if you go to... Yeah, okay, see, here is a little bit different. Oh, and here you need a currency that I... Well, for that specific one. Yeah, you have the Ariel Atom, the more serious Ariel Atom. Yeah, that's very expensive. So yeah, I guess if you want a more realistic champ for now, you will go for a Class B car and then upgrade. I don't know what's the smartest choice if you want to save up the money. Well, you even have this version of the Citroen, but you know, not a good idea. It would be nice if you could filter by recommended classes. So it seems that in any place that it says recommended classes, all of these cars are essentially not recommended for S1. Like if you want to have S1, you probably want to purchase one that is S1 from the beginning. Because all of these at most get recommended to A. There are so many cars though. Like, very considerable amount. I guess it's not time to purchase them now. There are so many cars that are also like, you know, choose custom, so there's gonna be a lot of repetition. Alright. Well, for now I'm gonna keep with the Citroen, I guess, but yeah. You will need to do a little bit more though. I do like the idea of this randomizer shit. So this one is the one I just did, but then you have this one, for example. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, I guess. So I guess here, if I kind of want to... Since there doesn't seem to be any way to beat the game, I guess if you... The closest that you consider the game beaten is getting access to an S2 car, I would assume. Probably. Most likely. And this asshole's taking the shortcut, god damn it. I mean, I could reset, but considering that it's so early. Also, this Now I'm kinda mixing up games in my mind, but that section, wasn't that from Undercover? Or maybe it was also from Most Wanted, I don't know. You know, I think that basically here it's like a combination of Most Wanted and Carbon. I don't know if there is another Need for Speed game within it when it comes to the locations, obviously. That was a cool sound. Oh, at least for now it seems that I'm not doing as badly as what it seems that I was doing earlier with this car. It's like things are working out fine enough. And I like the way the car looks as well. Uh-oh. What's bound to happen? I can still use a nitro. Thanks for blocking that for me, moron. Okay, got him. Right at the end as well. That was a cool race. Oh, I also have a lot of achievements, and apparently you can claim rewards out of them. Hold up. No, not social. This thing, achievements. Like you can get it's the overall progress, but it doesn't seem to be a currency at all. So how do I see the ones complete? Okay, there. Oh, the reward. Okay, so you actually do have a reward. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, the mod could also be useful. We even have aftermarket part. Isn't there a way to claim all? I don't think that technology got invented. Wait, platinum pack. Okay. What? Oh, I got all of them or what? Or are you just? I think that no. It says these items. So why did you even make me pick? It's a little bit weird. All right. What else? Oh, a lot of slingshots. Okay. Tycoon what? Oh, a skill mod. I should install all of those mods. Yeah. Yes, I basically have no reason not to. Apparently there are 3 more, but probably those are in progress. No? Or maybe I have to... Hold up. Maybe I need to close it and open it again. No? So why are you showing me the number 3? Oh, maybe because of this. Oh, it's because in some of these you have multiple rewards, multiple tiers, kinda. Okay, 100,000 cash, nice. Yeah, okay, so that's why it says that. Team 500,000, okay. Team for... Wait, why did I get that one? For reaching level 5? I got 500,000. Seems a little bit exaggerated, don't you think? Okay, sure. I guess with that I should be able to afford a lot of cars, but hold up. More than that, I want to install the mods. Or whatever. Like here they call them skills. Not sure what's the right name, but... Yeah, seller... Wait, in drag races... This game has drag races. It didn't show like they had them. Okay, sure. Wait, do I have all of them installed? I could install the Nitro's cooldown, but... I think it's fine like this. Though, emergency evade... No, I think I prefer this one instead, like that. Yeah, that's fine for me. Though, here I could simply purchase a Class B car and simply, you know, race there, but... let me reach 1 million, I guess. I'm gonna reach 1 million and then purchase something. I like this idea of the random events. It's just that they don't seem very random if you ask me. Like here you keep going next and they do show, but like it's the same sequence of random events, so I'm not sure that's what random means personally. You know, I don't believe that's what it means. Maybe I'm wrong. So it is interesting that despite using the exact same car, it seems that I'm not being left behind as much as I was before, right? Still obviously not free to win, but it works well enough. And also this is a sprint, which means, well, it means that you should look at the percentage. That's... You should also look at the radar to spot shortcuts like that, because otherwise... Right, slingshot seems to be what I should have used when I crashed there, because it's the one that increases your acceleration. Nitro is more to like increase your top speed when you're already going fast. Well, it's a second place, not too bad. Well, and I did get that achievement. And I think that with that I reach 1 million, actually, yeah. Alright. So, a silver pack. Well, I already got a platinum pack, so... So yeah, here essentially, they should show you that to see all of the rewards you unlock, but the point is that you receive them all, right? Okay, so I guess I can go to a Class B car, though looking at how it is, it might not even be a good idea to go for Class B and go for something higher instead. It depends on how expensive it is. Doesn't seem like, as I say, there is any... I mean, there are filters like this, but there isn't any way to sort them by something in particular. And you can see that the ones that qualify as Class B, you have 165 models. So seeing them one by one doesn't seem like that good of an idea. Oh wait, hold up. The Lotus Esprit is in this game. I just landed on it, but then that's pretty cool. Yeah, like this, a very nice car. I think I'm gonna use it, honestly. I think I will. Though it's pretty expensive as well. Like it certainly is quite expensive, actually. And it seems that it already has all of this installed. But yeah, that's because these are supposed to be tuned cars already, right? So at that point, there doesn't seem like there's any way to, if there even are like... Yeah, for example, this thing, This is an untuned car, but you cannot know that here just by looking at it. So ironically, this one is an untuned car and it's way more expensive than the Lotus Esprit. I'm gonna go with the Lotus Esprit, I don't care. Let me get that. I mean, it's most likely a mistake, but I just really like the Lotus Esprit, you know. It's a very good car. Back to safe house. And then I guess my idea is going in every category, you know. So, but now the Class B events are open. My idea is precisely that. Going through every category and then at the end going for S2 and whatnot, right? Lotus Esprit basically was a car that carried me a lot in Gran Turismo 3. And just because of that I like it a lot. Well, I also like the way it looks. It's a very fancy car. With some achievements, apparently you can get a shit ton of money like it's nothing, you know. At the same time here, with a car like this that essentially has all of the upgrades already applied, that means that if you want it to be faster, or rather if you want it to be a higher class, you cannot really do much because it's already like on its limit, right? It's already as high as it's gonna go. Ouch, that was bad. What I don't know is if the rewards that you get from... I could have gone for the shortcut, damn it. I think that unfortunately this is gonna be a second place. All because I didn't see the damn shortcut. Oh well. It is what it is. In terms of cash, it doesn't seem like you get more cash simply for doing a higher category race, you know? Doesn't seem like it works that way. Wait a second, this is the same track. This is the oval track with the stadium. So that's what these open events are. Like, they are events that apply to every category. It's a weird word to use, open, to refer to that. Yeah, I guess makes sense. They are open. Okay, so well, it's gonna be the same event, but maybe this time I can win it. Well, kinda unlikely for what I'm seeing right now, you know. Probably not. Yeah, at this rate, certainly not. I don't think this is gonna end in a win at all. We'll send a magnet to them, but no, this one is not going anywhere. Alright, hold up, let me quit the event, because yeah, this one ain't happening. Well, and even if it did happen, I guess repeating is a little bit... Oh, there's someone there. Alright, Palmont Tunnel. We can go there, sure. So, I'm still doubting if it was a good idea to get the Esprit or not, because that 500,000 cash achievement is something that I'm not sure if I can repeat. Maybe not. I mean, maybe there is another achievement that instead of that gives you a million, you know? It's possible. Ah, fuck. I didn't see. Like, everything was so blurry, I didn't see that was the wall. It's because it's... I'm not sure if it's because of the rain or if it was like the blur from going fast. Well, it could have been both. Well, you can see that it's raining because of the raindrops in the camera, but I don't see raindrops in like anywhere else, I guess. Good try. It seems that against the CPU, well, assuming you don't crash like that, you more or less can easily compete in this class at least. Not sure about the rest, but at least here it seems to... that I got bamboozled by that twice. So like, that part is really messed up. Okay, I can use this. So this reverses my control, so it makes me go faster. That's not a problem in itself. The problem is when it ends that, you know, I didn't really use it very well, I guess. Would have been used better. Alright, I wanna use it again. The problem is that if I crash against shit, it's a little bit useless, you know? But I ended up not really getting much from any of that. Like, I ended up losing more positions than anything. Amazing performance, bro. I think that at these speeds the power-ups are not gonna do much. Because, I mean, I can barely control the car as it is, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, very disappointing result. You still get money at least, but yeah, would have been nicer with winning as well. Okay, did I even win a single event in this class? I mean, it tells me I didn't. But maybe well, I don't know. I will though. I will at least win one. Wait, why is the camera this high? Did I? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's because it was against the wall, perhaps. There's someone called Taco. Nice. The visibility sometimes, especially in the darker places, is very hard to tell what's going on. I will assume that probably in the stream itself it's hard to tell, especially because of the bitrate, but the thing is that here it's certainly also very hard to tell what's going on. No sé, this place is from Most Wanted. It's basically one of the best shortcuts in the game. Very iconic. So for some reason that turbo thingy, you can only use it from the second lap onwards. You cannot use it for anything else. Well, I mean, you cannot use it on the first lap. A little bit weird, but sure. It seems like it's the favorite power-up of the CPU. They just love using that thing. And the CPU certainly doesn't have to deal with the drawbacks of having inverted controls, you know? No, that's bad. I'm gonna summon a magnet, but not sure if it's gonna help me here. Oh shit. Well, I wouldn't say that helped me, honestly. that has nothing to do with the magnet. That's simply figuring out the shortcut when it was too late. Well, still in the podium though. Something. I got payday. Well, apparently I got paid. Well, I obviously got paid. Super shot. Okay, hold up. What are the rewards here? A reward claim them. The UI definitely shows its age. They could do it so much better. I guess it was like that originally, so... Oh, I think I got money from that. 100,000. And more 100,000. I think there's only one more here. No, it's not that. Well, which one is it? Here. Collector. Okay. Is there any other cash reward here? Doesn't seem like there is. Well, not the ones that say completed. Whatever. Let's see. I could, you know, try winning an event. That would be nice, but I'm kind of struggling a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, will be pretty nice. What the hell is that truck doing? Was that a truck with hydraulics? Would be funny. Also, it seems like a relatively short race. Just use every power up in the book. That ended up helping. Ended up being a win. Okay, not bad. But yeah, the cash earnings seem to be very weird, you know. I also wonder now that I have a faster car, if the pursuits are gonna be easier, though. I think instead of that, I probably should have better power-ups, because I think that the power-ups are very important in... but it's not here, damn it. It's fucking UI. Power-up console. Then pursuit, well, or team escape, I guess. It's just that this part shouldn't be separated, but... I mean, the ones I currently have... don't seem... well, I could first use those instead of worrying about adding more, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I also wanted to check when it comes to the performance shop with this guy, because I mean... oh, it has a lot of upgrades installed, but these are extremely basic ones. I thought that the fact that they were gray mean that they were like platinum upgrades and they were super good, but they are shit. So you can basically make them a lot better, though it's... by doing that, this will go to class A. I do want to do, like, before going to class A, I guess, I want to do an event in... you know, one of these things in class B. See if I can at least beat one of them, because it's pretty embarrassing that so far I was not able to clear a single one, right? Yeah, it's fine. They really... like, I feel I do remember back when I played this game, when it was still official. I feel like I remember struggling with the police events. I remember playing it with friends, but I don't know if it was this exaggerated, because here I feel like I'm getting my ass obliterated. That's how it feels. But at least it seems that with this speed, escaping is a little bit easier. I used a power-up and I couldn't even, you know, make much use of it. Apparently my team also got it. But you can use that to repel the police, basically. Oh, yeah. There we go. Sometimes when you respawn... ah, fuck. Well, I got... yeah, that's fine. You can get a tire busted, but you can also fix them. So I guess this is the first game in the series that allows you to recover after busting a tire with a spike strip, which is nice. You see, every other game so far you could not do that. This shit again. I cannot even touch the ground. I legitimately cannot touch the ground. Timid dude, because it's not just that it's tough to run away from them, but also the fact that once they reach you, unlike the previous Need for Speed games, it feels like it's over. Like there's nothing that you can do at that point. I activated Shagger now, yeah, basically. No, it seems that I cannot even win like this. That's fucked up. Yeah, these events, I don't know what the fuck AI was thinking to make them that much harder than the races, but... yeah. Oh, I could use this thing. Oh yeah, these ones, dude. Okay, I guess you need to press random event if you truly want an actual random event, you know? Next event is the same as, I guess, selecting them through the map. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Let me try this one and then I'm gonna install some upgrades to make this car into Class A. We can also turn this car into Class S. The game apparently does not recommend it though. Like apparently you don't want to do that. Who is the game to tell me what to do, right? Damn it. The problem here is that... Well, I think my biggest issue with this game is the UI being on the right side, when in every single Need for Speed game it's on the left side. So it's like I'm instinctively trying to look at the radar to know where the shortcuts are and all of that, but it's like I'm not used to it being on the right. A little bit of a weird change, but I guess it's like that because of the chat. In every MMO that I've seen, the chat is on the bottom left side by default. Some of them allow you to configure it, but the point is that like that is the standard, right? So they didn't want to put it on the left most likely, because that's where the chat is. And the chat is certainly more standard than a radar. I mean, most MMOs have a map, but it depends on what type of map. I think, now that I think about it, yeah, the map is also a little bit of a standard in MMOs. At least for now it seems that I'm doing well enough. It's a shame though that apparently there is no way to track the progress, in the sense that, I mean, you have the achievements as progress, but like beating events is, I think it does not really count as progress. Like the progress is you know, it's about what you, more of what you have, but not what you beat, right? Since these events are mostly supposed to be about kind of like, oh wow, this is very dark, holy shit. These events are more about farming money rather than something that you do for, you know, completing a campaign or whatnot, right? I do want to see though if there is something that says that. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. At least up here you have your driver profile. Yeah, that just shows you the cars that you have, and that's it. Doesn't show anything that you beaten really. Yeah, and then there is the safe house and the news. You have news. Yeah, I guess I can do the. I can turn this into Class A, and I will. And thankfully I don't even need to spend on parts because I have some that I can use, so... Although this one might be an exaggeration, isn't it? Well, not really. I thought it was gonna, like, increase the amount more, but no, it didn't. Alright. Well, in that case, might as well install a lot of this. So I don't know if the parts that are installed if once installed you can remove them or not. You might not be able to, but I have no clue. Yeah, I think it's fine like that. But it's something that we can quickly check right now. So, well, the credit is used to... You need to be a higher level to purchase this upgrade, really? And what level do I need to be? You didn't tell me that. Right? I mean, let me try that again. So here it's gonna say, yeah, I need to be a higher level. Sure. Which one? Always check if you have leveled up enough to unlock the corresponding... Well, if it didn't say that... The corresponding class events before upgrading to a new class. Upgrading your starter car beyond D and C class is not recommended. Well, I did not do that, so... Nice. I didn't read that, but at least I didn't do it. But... Okay, so... What level do I need to be? Because here it tells you... what number you need for each card to be considered each class, right? So where in the game does it say what level I need to be in order to reach that? I mean, it's probably not here, but I don't know where it could be. Oh, here. 24 and then 30 for the 2S ones. And what level am I? Well, yeah, but I'm not level 1. You are lying. Why are you lying? What's my actual level? It says level 1 here too. So maybe that's simply bugged and I need to do another event for it to be unbugged. I don't know. Maybe. Petersburg Park. Yeah, sure, we can do that. I don't know, the level doesn't seem to work very well in general. Unless your level gets reset every time you go to a new class, but no, like we already seen that in one event it went from level 1 to level like 13 something immediately. So that seems to be a visual bug, the bar that shows up on the top. Nice. Well done. Whew, that was close. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Good dodge. Nice block, mister. Feels like sometimes the magnet lasts longer than some other times, but yeah, I'm not sure. I want to know what my actual level is, because it's possible that it's not 24, but it's also possible that it might be 24 and it's just getting bugged here, you know? Just hard to tell. I'm surprised that something so basic is bugged, right? And it seems that the level is at least mildly important, you know? At least a little bit important. So I'm very far behind. Like actually very far behind. I could use this, but it is crazy tour. Why I'm still not sure what it does. Like, it feels like it does less than the nitro. Oh, it tells you down there, active buffs, how long it lasts. It lasts like 15 seconds. I don't know, it felt like the one that was used on me lasted more than 15 seconds. Yeah, I could be wrong. Probably I am. This will be a very humiliating defeat, most likely. Okay, camera went a little bit crazy there. At least the podium is all here. Well, it was there. Wait, oh, he got him. That's so unlucky for him. He got the magnet despite barely being in first place. Oh well. Too bad for you. And bad for me that I didn't get into the... No, is that really no that? I mean, it is a shortcut, but... Doesn't seem like it saves that much. I got third place. The position doesn't really seem important at all at the end of the day, with the rewards at least. But I want to see, like, what level are you gonna show now? Okay, so I'm 20. So 24 is still there somewhere. But yeah. I guess I need to do more events for that. I guess one thing I could try, what happens if I go multiplayer in an event? Like, well, the problem is I don't know where the people are. Well, for example, one of these open events, right? I put join and put multiplayer. These drivers found, but where did you find them? Are the drivers you found in the room with us? Because I don't see them. So yeah, that's the question. How will you know what is someone lining up to? Like, what other players are doing? I wonder. I think that there was a legend that say that in the chat, probably, like here. Yeah, looking, well, yeah, it says it there. So for example, but it doesn't seem like there's any way to click on them to immediately go there. It doesn't seem like there are that many people looking for them in the first place, you know. Well, here, if you really wanted people to play, you will have to be more patient than just entering and immediately leaving, obviously. But the point is that, yeah, I guess I'm not that patient. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, so someone is looking for D class. Well, we can also leave the chat open. I mean, I don't think anyone is gonna say anything inappropriate, right? Surely. I remember in a lot of streams, especially in Twitch, that streamers purposely block the chat either with their cameras or with something in their OBS overlay, because the moment someone says something, it's the moment that the streamer could get in trouble. I think that that's something very dumb in the first place, but like, I think the streamer should be responsible for an online chat that they don't control, unless they are actively participating, I guess. But like, here, if someone types something that shouldn't type, I mean, shouldn't be my responsibility, right? So at the same time, for what I understand, this server is moderated, so I don't think you can say stuff like that. In fact, I would probably argue that it's most likely more moderated than what it might have been when the official server was up. Hard to tell now. You could only do it by traveling back in time, but yeah. I mean, the thing is that usually a lot of these MMOs, when they are popular, they have a lot of people spamming. And when I say spamming, I mean like advertising shit. A lot of times, in fact, tends to be like ways to get in-game currency or shit like that, you know? That obviously is not allowed in almost any place, any MMO, but not like that stops them. That's usually how MMOs chat tend to look in popular MMOs. So yeah, I will probably bet that this one is certainly more moderated than it was when it had the original run. Also, I should realize, when it says no PU, it means no power up. Which, I mean, I guess it should be obvious, but wasn't very obvious to me, I guess. Right. Yeah, as long as I get experience, that's one there, though. Problem is that here it's hard to tell how much is 1,000 when you look at this. Well, apparently a lot. Okay, there it says it, so the total of that is 4,700, so you have to do still quite some events if you want to. No one seems to be looking for a Class B race. I guess that's also another problem, that on top of having to, you know, to be with someone, like to find someone that is interested in doing a multiplayer race, the other problem is that it also has to be on the same class you are. Eventually, well, at least the good thing is that right now I do have an objective, and my objective is getting to level 30. So I can do class, well, I can drive every car basically. So there is an objective, yeah, there's definitely not such a thing as beating the game. You don't beat the game. There is no final boss, well, there is no boss, they are just events. It's kind of, well, it's like most MMOs, it's kind of like a more complex version of Cookie Clicker. I guess it also depends on the MMOs. Most RPG MMOs, which are, I guess, most of the MMOs that exist, but like most of those tend to have a story with, you know, missions, and at some point there's probably a final mission in the story, even though for fuck, that's, I hate this shortcut so much. I really do. Oh, you can, I didn't know that you could respawn with start, or maybe I didn't respawn with start, maybe it just happened automatically. It's a possibility. But it's okay, the race is not lost yet. Oh, very... in a very bad state, that's for sure, but not lost. Everyone is here. Basically playing pinball with the traffic. Well done. Please remember to take the shortcut here. It seems that the opponents are gonna win. Not even a podium finish here. God damn it. I will say an attempt was made, but I don't think the attempt was very convincing, honestly. It was a very bad attempt. It's the typical attempt that you should have restarted from the very beginning. I got the cash. You know, what I need right now is experience. I do really want to complete one of these events, dude. Though the pursuit outrun, is it really just like running away from the police on your own? Like that's it? Well, that's it. Good luck doing it. Yeah, I'm not sure if perhaps these events were like artificially increase their difficulty or something. So why am I not escaping here? Oh, that's why. Well, that's weird though. The radar doesn't really show the police cars. It shows you, yes, like a proximity radar to see how close they are. Like you cannot know really how close they are or not. Oh, fuck them. The Rhino units are... they are as dangerous as they never been. Because Rhino units, even when you didn't dodge them usually, they weren't that big of a deal, but here they certainly are. Hey, how am I gonna take these guys off me, I wonder? Because you can see how they operate. I got Shagger now, so at least... oh, that's gonna be fun. Boom. Yeah, that's a power-up, it's not something that you have unlimited access to. Yeah, it's like, if you look at the movement of the police, it's actually messed up what they do. Like, in not a single Need for Speed game so far they've been this dangerous. Like, not even close, even. So how do I get rid of them? I mean, obviously, yeah, hit one of those obstacles that can get rid of them and all that. Okay, there. Oh, fuck. I managed to escape with Shagger now. There is one of those obstacles apparently close to here, but that's relative. Man, I cannot even see what I'm doing. It's not really close. It was on the left side, completely separated from where I am. I cannot even steer, by the way. When they corner me like that, there's not much I can do. But I really do think that they went a little bit overboard with these events. There was actually no police chasing after me, I think, without a Rhino. But you can always look back. Like, so far I have not seen the escape meter get filled a single time. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention, but no, I legitimately feel like well, looking at that, I guess you're not escaping for a while, but I feel like even when I was mostly alone, it never really went up. So what's certainly going up is the hit level. Wow, what a barrel roll, nice. Alright, so see for, okay, there it is. There was a roadblock, so yeah, good shit. And the roadblock, by the way, gets triggered every time. So that's the... Oh, what the fuck? I think I might be dead. Well, I respawn. So a respawn here does not cost you the pursuit like it is in the other Need for Speed games. Wait, Rhino detected where? Certainly not here. There is even a police van. Jesus. I also know if the concept of hideout is in this game. I mean, I know that there is the safe house that's supposed to be the garage, but just that I don't think you can see that easily in the radar. And there seems to be a severe lack of those obstacles to bring these guys down. Not to mention that every time I try to steer, one of these guys shows up and blocks me. Alright, let's try to take this one out. That is... this? Oh, but it's from the other side. Well, I still got it. Damn, 25 cops disabled. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, there is... yeah. Uh-oh. Well, someone resumed the pursuit. That was a hideout over there. Yeah, now I'm in hit level 5. It was the... was a good opportunity, I guess. Cannot make much use of it now. And here you cannot pause to simply look at the minimap and where the near, the most, the closest the closest obstacle is. Something that I'm surprised and I'm certainly not looking forward to. Okay, there they are. I was gonna say the spike strips. Okay. Oh, get that. I don't think I got anyone with that. No, I did get some, but still being chased. Yeah, like trying to get them off you is so hard, well, and especially with how often the roadblocks appear. Like there seems like there's barely any delay on roadblocks. You're gonna be driving a little bit and the roadblocks will show up. That was very bad. Yeah, I fucked myself over. Will be worse. So the funniest part here is that I'm resisting all of that, and for absolutely no reason, because yeah, I'm dead, by the way. There's nothing you can do here, completely blocked. Like, you survive all of that for nothing, because if you get busted, you get 0 things. So there's really, I mean, I already said it before and it's obvious at this point, but you have no reason to do those events. It's worthless. They are absolutely worthless. At least if you got something out of... No, not select time attack. What? Fuck. At least if you had a reward for, you know, for just doing something, but no, you don't get any reward, so it's a waste of time. Maybe if you do manage to escape, you get an insane reward, and that's what I'm trying to see, but how will I see it if I cannot complete a single one, you know? Like, not very possible. Wait, these are 3 laps. Yeah, this is the first race that I see that is not 2 laps, well, aside from the stadium thingy. Yeah, these guys are having a lot of issues. Not the only one. There are some big class players here that are looking for events. I could try going to them, though by the time I get there they are probably already not there. I feel like there are some times where the magnet is a lot more effective than others. Like for example, here the magnet did not do anything to me. But there are some other times that they really stick to you like glue, and there's nothing you can do about it. I can't believe that. And that was going so well up until there. Damn it, dude. I cannot stop taking L's. At least this L gives you experience. But yeah, still very sad. Very, very sad. Wait, what were that guy looking at? Compromise. Well, the issue is that unless you go one by one, you wouldn't know which one that is. Compromise, like, I don't know. And it doesn't seem like you can search by, you know. You cannot search by name, so. I will say that unfortunately. Well, okay, so here on Rockport Rush. If only you could join from here, but no, you don't. Rockport Rush, and like, yeah, how do, okay, this one. If we go to multiplayer and join, okay, there are people here. Well, people of level 16. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. Though I wonder if they are simply gonna wait or what, because maybe they don't want to be only 3. Wait, why does it say level 18? Oh, maybe that's the minimum level you need to participate. Okay, sure. But yeah, like, are these guys, for example, just gonna wait until more people join, or what? Or maybe they are they rate it up on their side, and you know, it's simply not synchronizing. Yeah, that's the thing. How will you know that? I don't know. But yeah, the thing is that if you guys want to wait that much, I'm not sure if I'm patient enough to do that. I mean, I don't know how people do things normally in this game, but like right now, I think that waiting for 5 minutes will be a little bit too much. Yeah, I guess. Well, at the same time, you have a Discord. Like, maybe they are organizing there or not. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't really feel like waiting. I'm not patient. It's an issue that I have, but yeah. I'm gonna try to do another one of these pursuit things, but like, I just want to beat one. I don't care how, but I need to beat one.
Dispatch, you copy?
At least now I more or less know about the power-ups. So there's that. Oh, nice. Wait. Nice. Also, Team Slingshot is really not the power-up that I will use here. Like, I need the repel thingy. Like, the Slingshot here doesn't seem like it's gonna be that useful at all. Why am I not accelerating? Damn it. Isn't that the respawn is very broken? Oh, that's one of my teammates. Well, it would be nice if you didn't block me, you know? We'll appreciate it. So I think the team repel thing is the one on the left, isn't it? I think it might be the one on the left, the power up on the left. I fucked up. So I'm the one that is on dead last. I wonder if you get any reward, because theoretically what you're doing is simply working as a team to escape. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be... Oh, fuck me. I don't know if there is any specific reward for finishing first. Maybe, I don't know. The interesting thing is that in these events I also barely managed to survive more than half of what I need to survive. What the fuck? Alright, sure. I mean, that works for me. Another problem is that in this particular mode you always start with hit level 4. It's quite a lot, and then it gets to hit level 5 in no time, though. Not sure if hit level 5 matters that much. It's hit level 4 the one that they start using spike strips, at least if it's the same logic as Most Wanted. Oh, I couldn't even use the power up because it's in cooldown. Wait, isn't this guy going in reverse? Or maybe not. The thing is that right now we reach the halfway point, and it doesn't seem like I already got 2 strikes, so it doesn't seem like I'm close to beating it either. Really, dude? Fuck you. It's a shame though that has such a long ass delay though. And not to mention that here the standard to get busted is like, here you can already see that the bar is so high despite me not really being stopped. And I cannot do these events. Like, I really want to beat at least one, but I am unable to. It's just that I didn't want to, you know, be so monotonous with the races, but they are the only thing I can finish. And some of them I cannot even win them, you know. It's pretty bad in itself. I just feel like originally the Pursuits events were not that hard. Because here it's not just that they are hard because of this particular speed class. They were hard since the very first one, like since class E. I think that there's something there that might have been altered by the server to make them harder. But they went a little bit overboard if that's the case. Really seems like there are some events some race events that are a lot harder than others. This one is a good example. I got the achievement for using 50 power-ups, at least. I could check the rewards, but I don't think that you can get reputation from achievement rewards, so, and that's the only thing I need right now. Everything else is completely worthless. So yeah, it is pretty far from the podium. Yeah, I really do wonder if the original game was this hard or if they made the difficulty harder. Because I do know that the original game was a lot worse in terms of progression, but in terms of the events themselves being hard, I don't know. I feel like this guy's touched something, probably. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this random event thing. It seems like it's the best way to do events. Because if you pick the ones on the map, they are completely limited. So I really wonder what's the point of that? Like, why wouldn't you just go for a random event every time? I guess the ones on the map are mostly to go against other drivers, like real drivers, I guess. The random ones are, I guess, if you want to do every event on the game and it's available there. What the fuck? Also, I think I just realized why when you put next event, I think I understand the way that random event thing works. Like essentially the events that show up there are probably all the events in the game, and when you put next, it essentially shows them in order for the class that you currently have. And obviously if you put random, it shows a random one, but it's basically of the class you have, which is the reason why the ID seems so random, because they probably assign like ID 1 is like, I don't know, the tutorial, and then ID 2 is a class D event, right? Are you kidding me, dude? I really cannot stop eating shit right now, no matter what I do. I am unable to. It's taking L after L. Like, if this was an actual, you know, Need for Speed game with progression, this will be a problem because I'm not even close to winning a single one of these. This one, I don't think it's gonna happen, but they are not that far, and if I use the nitro, well, was enough for the podium at least. It's something. Could be worse. I still need a lot more reputation than this. This ain't enough. I mean, call me stubborn, and I am stubborn, but I really want to beat one fucking pursuit though. Like, it has to be at least once. It has to happen at least once. Also, there is a cooldown power-up that I probably should have used, and I didn't use when I finally been able to lose the police. I don't know if that one automatically makes it so you escape or not. That's the way it works, then it will be quite useful. I want to see if I can get them all in that trap, though they are not really here. Okay, well, now they are chasing after me. Just that I really don't know why they wouldn't show the police on the minimap. Seems like a very odd decision when... Wait, you didn't get anyone there. Apparently that obstacle was already taken out. So yeah, on top of being very hard, it also seems to be quite glitched. Well, I don't know if quite glitched, but certainly doesn't seem to work 100% well, you know? Oof, that was close. Nice brake check. I think that in the radio he said this guy should hit me. No, dude, you fully use the brakes on me. It's your fault. Wait, this is the same obstacle that was bugged, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the hit level also goes up super quickly. Yeah, ideally what I can do here is the same thing that I did last time, which is hitting them all with one of those obstacles, but finding those things is very hard. Okay, there's one there. It's the if they let me go there though. Okay, it's the ice cream cone. So how many did you get? Well, you got quite a lot, but Not sure if that was enough, especially with the Roblox being everywhere. It's just very hard to do anything. Yeah, I know that that's a spike strip. Oh, but I don't actually have the thing that saves me from spike strips in this specific mode. Ah, that fucking sucks. What if I... Oh, you cannot exit the event when you're in one of these. Damn, dude, it's so disappointing that I cannot beat this. No, but I don't care. I'm so stubborn that I'm not gonna stop until I get one. I don't give a shit. I will win one of these. They are not gonna beat me. Like, I will win at least one. But I should probably equip the spike strip protection. In fact, I don't even know why the nitro is equipped. It's not that useful here. Or rather, the nitro is useful, but if it occupies one slot, not so much. What the hell is that obstacle? It's above. Apparently both of the obstacles that were here got... Like, the cops themselves can hit those obstacles, that's the issue. And that's not tremendously useful. Nice. And ironically, our respawn is more useful than anything else. Stay there. I got it. Nice. Damn, if I had knew that you could use that power up to immediately pass the pursuit, I would have done it. But wait, this only gives you cash. Doesn't give you reputation, really? So it's completely worthless for what I'm trying to do. Nice. Well, good to know, I guess. But you only get reputation from racing against... Well, I was gonna say other people, but I'm not really racing against people, I'm racing against the AI. But yeah, well, that's weird. Like, theoretically, if you're able to wrestle the police, you will get reputation for, you know, for being tough or something, I guess. Not sure what that guy was doing. Wait, is this place not faster than the other one? No one came here. It seems hard to tell. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The worst part is that this track didn't even look that hard from the preview, but it seems that it is that hard after all. I'm surprised by how hard the game is in general. Like, I don't think there was another Need for Speed game before that had the AI be this hard in every single place. Like, it's hard in races, and it's also hard in pursuit. It's like the absolute opposite of Most Wanted, where everyone is a moron. And here the AI is actually competent. But that's not a bad thing in itself. It's just that since there's also no recognition for winning an event, and doesn't seem like there's even that much of a reward for winning, it just feels like what's the point for it being so hard, you know? It's a waste of nitro. A lot of defeat, a lot of losing is what's happening here. Oh. Yeah. I need to do, I don't know, 3 or 4. Wait, this is a drag race, isn't it? No, it's one of these stupid ass photo events. Oh no, it says this event is not available. Wait, why is it not available? Because that was a drag race, but maybe drag races are disabled in this server. I'm not sure why they will be, you know, disabled. What's wrong with... What's wrong with them? Well, there are a lot of things wrong with them, but I mean that... Is it for any technical reason that they might be disabled? You see, the thing is that not even in the menu it shows that drag races are a thing. Like when you look for... Well, maybe you cannot use power-ups in a drag race, but in the power-up menu it shows you the 2 race type events and the 2 pursuit type events, but it doesn't say anything about drag. I guess it's better that way. The odd thing here is that this car seems to be almost in the limit for Class A, so it theoretically cannot be much better without already being into... without being into Class A. It's hard to see, aside from, well, playing better, I guess. It's hard to see how else I could be more consistent in winning these events, you know? Just feels like it's not very possible. Nice. You cannot chase that guy. At least it's a second place, but then, dude. When was the last time I won a race? It's been so long that I kinda forgot. Yeah, these guys are gigging my ass. Like, mercilessly. Don't know if there's any amplifier that I... Wait, hold up. I can get rewards here, but... I should get any amplifier that will increase the amount of reputation I have from events. So some of these rewards are pretty shit compared to others. Like, I'm assuming that a lot of these were in the original game, and it's possible that a lot of others were not. Hey, hold up. Let me check. Customization. Okay, anything here that I have. Wait, I have it empty? So this is by car, it's not per account. Not like any of this is that useful. It will be useful here to have something to increase the amount of reputation you get. Doesn't seem to be the case. And some of these are so expensive. Holy shit. I'm assuming because these are the ones that you will purchase once you know, once you already did everything else, I guess. At least I'm blind, I don't see anything that increases reputation at all. I don't see it. But yeah, I guess that all of the other ones that I install in the other car are in the other car. Well, that kinda sucks though. Yeah, then, oh yeah, the card pack actually no, forget about it. No, no, I just need to get to level 24, dude. I cannot do anything else. Like, that's what needs to be done. Like, until I do that, everything else is useless. That's a very weird track. Okay. Especially that gigantic shortcut, it's very weird. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see the problem. It is a very, very weird track. Like, it has multiple paths that cross each other. It's extremely weird. And it's supposed to be like a regular race, like it's not even treated in a special way. Like, it's theoretically a regular race. It doesn't seem very regular to me though. Wow, nice jump. So here in these weird corners that appear here, I think the best way to do it is, instead of going where they go there, to go here. Yeah, you don't have to brake that much, though it does seem like it's faster the way they do it. Hard to tell though. They have to brake more. Should I use the nitro? I did not see that. I did not see it. I got third place. Okay. Come on. Give me... Yeah. It seems that both the reputation and the money are fully decided by nothing other than how long you spend in one event. Like, that's the only thing that seems to matter, not how hard the event could be or how well you did. It just seems that the longest you spend in an event is what's gonna reward you, right? Amazing start. Really, dude? What the hell? That's so annoying. I mean, that should be a restart. If restarting was easier, I would. I'm pretty sure that you cannot even bring the post menu with this thing. You have to press escape on the keyboard, and I don't really feel like doing that. Another one of those shotguns. Yeah. And the only reason why I'm not in last place is because the guy in last place is, for some reason, extremely far away. I really wonder how other players play this. Like, if they can consistently beat the CPU or if they struggle the way I do, because like, it really is very hard. Like, ironically, this is harder than Need for Speed Shift on hard difficulty, and that was already hard. But in that game, you could still win with relative ease. But in this one, no, you don't. Alright. How many more do I need? I think I need 2 more events. Okay, well, I'm personally gonna do 1 more event, and then I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. Because, yeah, it's not... I need to not stream too late today. But yeah, ideally tomorrow I will reach level 30 to also be able to use the tier S cars, but we will see how it goes. That's what's ideal. What will happen, I don't know, but what's ideal is that. Also, this is a very short event, but in comparison to the previous one at least. Well, it kind of looked like that at the beginning on the preview. They took the shortcut and I didn't. May I at least finish on the podium? If I use a nitro, maybe. No, not even with the nitro. Damn, dude. Not even for the final event of the day you are merciful. No mercy whatsoever. But yeah. I'll continue tomorrow. Wait, hold up. Have an achievement to claim here. What's this? Oh, other 50 nitros, okay, well, sure. I'll make use of them. But yeah, well, tomorrow I'll reach level 24, which will be for, well, getting to class A. That is something that, you know, it is sorely missing here. And then the idea is, well, to go to level 30 to do that. But yeah, that will be tomorrow. So in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this. So have a good one and take care.